Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you the things to do after installing the Debian for the first time. So when you install the Debian, there are a lot of things to be achieved on the Debian, so we can't finish all these things in one video. But in this video I'll be showing you the top things that can be done by the beginners after installing the Debian for the first time. So before going to the process of installation, first of all, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. So let's leave it here and let's start the process right away. The first thing to do after installing the Debian is to fix the error. So this error might occur in the freshly installed Debian. So this is the issue which is caused by a user not having the sudo access in your system. So it can be fixed quickly by adding it in your sudo's file. So let me show you the error. So when I try to run any commands at the sudo privilege in the terminal, it throws a message. So the message is like this: user is not in the sudo's file, this incident will be reported. So to solve this, to fix this, we need to run a few commands. So for that, first of all, we need to know the username. So to know your username, just type this command, and this is the username which is shown here. So after knowing the username, you need to get the root privilege. So to get the root privilege, type su and hyphen and type the root password. So make sure to remember the root password you enter during the installation process. So user password doesn't work here, so you need to type the root password. So here you go, I got the root privilege here. So now to fix this, first of all, let me open a code editor. So this is used to edit the sudo's file. So to open the code editor, type vi and type sudo. So I'm going to run the vi editor. So here we go, and this is the sudo's file. So we need to make changes down here to solve this issue. So you need to write a command or a code down here to solve that problem. So type your username, and after that type all equals upon the braces, and type all, again type, here we go. That's it. You need to do this much. So after that, you just need to press Ctrl O, and after that press enter. So we are done. So after that, you just need to close this terminal, and after that you just need to restart or log out from your system. So after logging out, sign in into your system again by using the user password. So let me show you if the error is fixed or not. So for that, let me open the terminal. So here we go, it is now running perfectly. So if it shows that error again, so you just need to follow these steps again. So in this way you can solve this error. So the second thing to do is to add contrib and non-free repos. So the contribs and non-free repos have many useful packages that can't be found in Debian default repositories, like proprietary drivers, proprietary codecs, proprietary fonts, and many more. So to add the contrib and non-free repos, you need to go to the software and updates. So go inside the software and updates. Inside the Debian software tab, you can find these two DFSC compatible software with non-free dependencies. You need to just check on this, and again you need to check on the non-DFSC compatible softwares too. So after that, you just need to click on close and click on reload. So now after refreshing this, we have successfully added the contrib and non-free repos. So the third thing to do is to install the drivers for the NVIDIA or AMD. So if you have the NVIDIA graphics card installed in your system, then you want to install the NVIDIA drivers. So to install the NVIDIA drivers, first of all you need to open the terminal, and you need to install the tools for the hardware detection of the NVIDIA. So type sudo apt install NVIDIA detect. Type your user password. So here we go. It is done here. Now you need to run the NVIDIA detect to scan the hardware. So it says no NVIDIA GPU detected, since there is no NVIDIA GPU in my system. So ignore this message for now. So to install the NVIDIA drivers, you need to type sudo apt install NVIDIA driver. That's it. These are the things to do to install the NVIDIA drivers in your system. Now, similarly, to install the AMD graphics drivers, you need to run a command. So you need to run this command. So I'll give this command in the description box. Type your username. That's it. In this way you can install the AMD GPU driver. Another thing to do after installing the Debian is to install the microcode. So microcode is a CPU firmware that controls how the processor works. It is recommended to have the latest microcode to improve your CPU working in Debian. So to install the microcode, first of all you need to open the Synaptic Package Manager. So inside the Synaptic Package Manager, you need to search for microcode. So type microcode, and you can find the microcode for the AMD CPU, and you can find the microcode for the Intel CPU. So in my case the CPU is Intel, so I'm going to install the Intel one. So now just click on apply, and again just click on apply, and it will take some time to install the microcode. Here we go, the microcode is successfully installed. Now the another thing to do is to install the Build Essentials. So it is a package that includes many dependencies commonly used by the different apps, so it is very good to have it to install in your system. So we have to do it sooner or later, so let's do it now. So you can open the terminal. So this is the code we need to run to install the Build Essentials. I'll give this code in the description box, so no need to worry about it. Here we go. So after this, the other thing to do is to install the restricted extras. In Ubuntu, we can install all the restricted packages with Ubuntu restricted extras. Unfortunately, we don't have such package in Debian. Nevertheless, all the restricted extras packages can be installed with the command below. So I'll be giving this command in the description box, so no need to worry about it. So here we go. The restricted extras are installing in the Debian just like in the Ubuntu. So after the restricted extras, we need to install the few Microsoft fonts. Although we have the Microsoft fonts installed in our system, but new Microsoft Office uses Calibri and Canvaria, which are not available on the Linux. With that being said, we have the alternatives which are very close in terms of compatibility. We need to run a command. So for that, oops, let me do it again. Here we go. So the other thing to do is to configure the swappiness. Decreasing the swappiness value is one of the best way to improve the performance of your system. This forces your Linux system to use RAM instead of the hard drive. So to decrease the swappiness, first of all, let's check the swappiness value. So for that, you need to again open the terminal, and after that, you need to type a command. So command would be cat, and you need to give the location. So here we go. This is the swappiness value by default, which is 60. So we need to decrease this swappiness value to 10. So for that, we need to edit a config file. So to edit a config file, first of all, you would need a sudo privilege, the root privilege, and you need to give the tags assigned to the text editor. That would be the nano, and after that, you need to open the file with given the location. So you need to type this command. So after that, you just need to press enter, and after that, type the username password. So here we go. This is the system control config file. So down here, you need to write a line that would be vm.swappiness. vm.swappiness equals to 10. So after that, you need to press the Ctrl O and press enter, and after that, you need to write the Ctrl X. So here we go. Now the swappiness is successfully decreased to 10. So to apply this, you need to restart your system. So okay, let me restart it. So after restarting, let me check the swappiness value again. So for that, you need to type the same command. So here we go. The swappiness value is decreased to 10. So now it will enable your system to use RAM instead of the hard drive. So then another thing to do would be to speed up the boot time. So each time you start your system, the grub screen shows up with boot options. Yeah, it's quite annoying. So we can disable the grub screen and boot straight into the Debian, just like we do in Windows. So this way, we won't have to press the Debian option manually or wait for the 5-second timeout. This is the common problem. So to solve this and to speed up the boot time, we need to make some changes on the config file of grub, and we need to set the group timeout to 0. So for that, you need to get the root privilege and type the sudo, and after that, give access to the text editor, and you need to give the location of the config file. Default grub. So you just need to press enter and type your user password. So this is the grub config file. So we need to set the group timeout to 0. So down here you can find the group timeout. So just set it to 0, and after that you just need to press Ctrl O, press enter, and after that again press the Ctrl X. So that's it. So after that again you need to update the grub. So for that type sudo. To apply changes you need to update it. So type sudo update grub. That's it. So here we go, the things are done. So let me restart my system and let me show you if that timer is appearing there or not, or if we are getting straight into Debian or not. So let me show you that. So here we go, we are booting straight into the Debian. So there is no timeout and no group loader options are to be selected. Now in this section of video I'll be showing you to install the firewall in the Debian. So to install the firewall, first of all again you need to get access to the terminal. In that you need to install the firewall. So for that you need to get the root privilege, type sudo, after the apt install ufw. This is actually the firewall. Here we go. So here we go, the firewall is installed. Now we need to enable this firewall. To enable it, type sudo ufw and type enable. That's it, the firewall is active and enabled on your system startup. So these are the things you need to do to activate the firewall in your Debian 11.5 Bullseye. Installing the backup program. So backup programs are often overlooked, and in Debian 11.5 there is no any backup program. The backup program is actually mandatory software. It is quite available in Ubuntu and other distros, but Debian is missing that. So to install the backup program we need to go to a third-party software, which is a Timeshift. So to install the Timeshift you need to open the software center. So after opening the software center, search for Timeshift and just go for installation. Choose the RSYNC. Next. And choose the disk where you want to store the snapshot, and you need to set the snapshot labels. You can just set it to weekly, or you can just set it to daily. It would be it is not going to make much difference. So just click on next, and these are the directories where the backup is enabled. Just click on finish, and that's it. Now you can just create your backup whenever you want. You can just go to create and you can create. So here we go. So in this way you can install a backup in your Debian system. So the other thing to do would be to add the user image. So to add the user image, go to the settings, and after that just click on users, and after that you can add your image, or you can just click here and you can just select your file, and in this way you can add the image there. So the other thing to do would be to enable the night light. So to enable the night light, go to the settings again, and after that you need to go to the displays, and after that you can just click on the night light. So last but not the least, the last thing to do in this video would be to update the Debian system to keep it up to date. And just open the terminal, and after that you need to type sudo apt get -get update. Type your sudo user password, and it will take a while to update your system depending upon your internet speed. So in this way you can keep your system up to date. So after this command you need to run another command, apt get dist upgrade. Okay, sorry, I need to get a sudo privilege. So here we go. In this way you can fully upgrade your system. So this was the video for the top things to do after installing the Debian for the beginners. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys like my video. I'm hopeful that you guys found the video informative. So if you found it informative, and if it is things are working for you, then please don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. So thanks guys. I'll see you soon on next video. Gracias.